To our national news first, and this report in the China Daily, which claims there is a link between China's huge gender gap and potential GDP growth in the future. Now, the piece quotes an economist from Columbia University in the United States who says the difficulties that young Chinese men face in finding a wife today could actually have a positive effect on China's GDP. Due to 30 years of a family planning policy which limits most families to having just one child and a traditional preference for male children in China, the ratio of men to women between the ages of 15 and 30, marriageable age, is currently close to 1.2 to 1. Now that means there simply will not be enough women for all men of marriageable age. More details in this report.
The paper quotes Shang Jinwei, an economics professor of Columbia University and also chief economist of the Asian Development Bank. Basing his theory on market principles of supply and demand, he says the numbers mean more and more young men, as well as their parents, will work harder to get richer, as a competition for a smaller pool of prospective brides grows fiercer. That, says Shang, can only be good for China's economic growth prospects. He adds that social issues such as preference amongst women to marry a man who owns a house will also mean new apartments, or at least buying an apartment, will become more popular than renting. That in turn could boost the stagnant housing market by pushing prices up. However, the China Daily says Professor Shang does warn there are negative aspects to the phenomenon too. He says while the statistics can be seen as a good thing for the economy, when it comes to psychological effects, things are not quite so rosy. And even for those who do manage to attract a partner, happiness may not be so easy to attain. He adds that the gender gap is set not only to remain but actively to get wider in the next 10 years. Figures for 2014 show that the imbalance between boys and girls in that age range 5 to 10 years old is even greater. Economically, though, it's believed this will lead to further medium and long-term development.